What's up guys, I am back with part 6 on how to build this school, and in this video I'm going to be doing the layout for the first floor on the interior. Okay, so real quick before we actually head on inside, before I forget, I want to put some sea lanterns and iron trap doors over here where this overhang is, so that we have some light. So I'm gonna go up here in the ceiling part, and with my sea lanterns I'll just place one right behind that pillar, this pillar, and then the other ones as well. I'm gonna cover that up with some iron trap doors. So now we got some light up there, and now I'm gonna do the same thing down here. So I'm gonna carve out one block there, and there. And now in here we want to make sure that we leave 2 spaces. We'll place the sea lantern so it's in the ground like that, and then on top of that we'll place our iron trap doors so it's like level with the ground. It's not popping out like that. So I'm gonna do the same for these remaining spaces, and then we can head on inside. Okay, so now I'm gonna head on inside, and I would recommend using a night vision potion so that we can see. And now I have some blocks of quartz, and the first thing I'm gonna do, this is gonna be pretty time consuming, so I would recommend using a potion of swiftness. And I'm just gonna fill in this entire area with the blocks of quartz. So I'm gonna start it at this block of granite here. So we're gonna be at this layer. So keep in mind we still have one block of space in between this window down here and this block, and then we got the quartz. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in this entire area, and as soon as I have that done, we can then head on to the next step. Okay, so I finished filling in the entire space with the blocks of quartz. Now I'm going to use my white concrete to start doing the walls. I'm going to do the first layer, and then on top of that will be red concrete, and then the rest after that will be white concrete. And I'll show you how high to go and all that. But real quick, I want to make sure to show you guys exactly how we're going to do the walls. So I'm going to start right here. Keep in mind we still have the door frame, so that's why I'm starting one block over. So this is the front door. I'm going to start at the left side, and once again with my white concrete I'm going to bring it all the way to this corner. I'm not going to bring it out and then turn it. I'm instead just going to start it here. We're not going to be filling in that corner, so keep that in mind for the inner corners. So right here as well, just skip the corner, and then for this spot we are going to be completely wrapping it around like that. And then we'll bring this in, fill all of this in, and then yeah, just keep wrapping it around. I think there's just a few more spaces that we... Alright, so right here for example, skip the corner, and I think there's a few more spaces where we're actually going to be filling in the corner. So skip that corner, just wrap this all the way around, and then as soon as I do all this, we'll cover it up with some red concrete and then white concrete again. So as you can see, we're gonna just wrap this all the way around, completely fill in the corner, skip the corner there, as well as here. And then I'm just gonna stop at one block away from this, because once again we're gonna have a door frame. So start it here and just do the same thing that we've already done. Okay, and I'm going to leave one block remaining there. And now on top of all that white concrete, I'm going to use my red concrete. Okay, so I got one strip of red concrete going all the way around. And one thing I forgot to mention is for the floors, just keep in mind there was a little strip of granite right here. Just make sure to replace that with the quartz. And now I'm going to bring up blocks of white concrete. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. Nope, 4. So 4 blocks in total after the red concrete, and then I believe that's all, because then we have the ceiling here and then the floors. So yeah, just 4 more blocks after the red concrete you just want to fill in, and then I guess we could start doing the layout with all the other walls. So as you can see, I got 1 block above the window, and I'm just going to continue that throughout the entire building now. Okay, so I went around and did all the walls, as you can see here. And before I forget, I'm going to get some pillar quartz block. And now that I think about it, I'm also going to use a button to add some detail. So I'm going to bring the pillar quartz block up 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, like that. And then we're going to bring it out so the side of it is like that. I'm going to bring this side up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the corner out like that. Fill the middle space in. And then we can use a button to cover up the corners like that. I never thought of that, but that could add some detail. Why not? Let's cover up the top with some white concrete now. And there we go. So that is the doorway. This is the back door, actually. I'm going to do the same thing to the front. Okay, so now we got those doorways done. And now the next thing we could do is start doing like the layout for all of the rooms and stuff. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is a little hallway right when you walk in through the front door. So this is the front door here. I'm gonna go all the way to the back door. And I have my white concrete, and I'm gonna place 17 blocks starting right here on the edge of the door frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And keep in mind, I'm just going to do the doorways later on. Let's just make sure we get the shapes and the layout first, and then we could worry about the doorways later. So 17 blocks on each side. Like that, so this is going to be a little hallway. Okay, now I'm gonna go on each side of these white concrete blocks that we brought out. I'm gonna place 1 off to the right here. I'm gonna bring 1 out, 1 off to the right, 1 out, 1 off to the right, 1 out, and then we'll just leave it like that for now. So you should have in total, so starting right here, you got 2, 2, 2, and then 1. So we'll do the same thing on this side. So 1 block here, 1 block out, 1 block here, 1 block out, 1 block here, and then 1 block out. So it should match the other side. Okay, now on each side, I'm gonna place 4 more blocks. So it's 5 in total for this wall. So I'm gonna place 4 more starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, this entire side is 5 in total. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and place 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm gonna bring it in 1 block, and starting right here on the corner, I'm gonna place 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm going to do the same as well on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So if I go up above, we should have a shape looking something like this. Let me see, can I go any higher? Nope, I'm all the way at the top. So it should be looking something like this. So 18 blocks right there and right there. Okay, now I'm gonna go on each side and place another 15 blocks, and make sure you go in one more. So starting where we left off, place another 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And it should line up with the wall that we already placed over there. So I'm going to bring this in. It should match up to this corner. Okay. And now I'm going to go to this side and do the same thing. So make sure you're in one block. So starting right here at this corner, place 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And once again, it should match up with that corner over there. Bring it in. And yeah, that's what we got as of right now. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go off to the left where we just placed that little strip of concrete, and I'm actually going to delete that because I forgot this is going to be the cafeteria area, and this is just going to be all opened up, so there's not going to be a wall right here. So we could delete these blocks, and we're going to keep that side the same because those are going to be classrooms over there. And now I'm going to go in another block starting here. And we should count up to 15 until we reach the left wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it should be right in the middle of these windows. And I'm actually going to do the same thing to this side as well. So one block in, so starting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So once again, right in the middle of these windows. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is go off to the right, and we're going to do this to the left side as well, but I'm going to start at the right. And I'm going to go to the corner right here on this wall, and I'm going to bring it out 2 more blocks. And then I'm just going to bring this all the way in. So now it should be one space away from that window. And this right here is going to be a classroom. Let's go to this side and do the same thing. So starting at this corner, place 2 blocks. And then just bring this all the way in. Okay, now back right here in the middle. I'm gonna go over here, and you see this little middle space in between these windows. So we got 1 window, 2 window, 3 windows, and then in between the 3rd window and the 4th window, I'm gonna place some white concrete right in between this. And just make sure to stop it right where we've already placed this white concrete. So just right down the middle there. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So 1 window, 2 window, and then 3 windows, and right in between the 3rd and 4th one, just another wall like this. Okay, now I'm gonna go to this right wall here where this hallway is, and starting all the way back here, I'm gonna count 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and right here on the 9th block, right behind it, we're gonna have another wall right down the middle with our white concrete. So now if I go up above, we should have 2 rooms right here, so right there and there. And now I'm gonna go to this side and do the same thing. So starting here, just a wall right down the middle. Okay, now I did all the rooms for the first floor, and it should be looking like this as of right now. So I guess I'll go around. So starting over here at the left corner, this is going to be a classroom. this is going to be the cafeteria. Instead, we got like the hallway. We're gonna have some lockers against the wall. And then I was thinking, maybe this could be like the guidance office where you could go and maybe talk to some teachers or whatever. Then this is gonna be like the main principal office. Then I was thinking that could be a bathroom and that could be a bathroom. And then, actually, I don't really like how there's windows for the bathrooms, but I can't really do anything about that. Obviously, if you guys don't want windows, you could definitely just fill this up so there's no windows, but I did that just for the exterior because obviously if there weren't any windows right there, it would look a little weird, right? It would just be this empty wall. So I think I'm gonna stick with the bathrooms being here. There's just gonna be some windows, which it's whatever, you know, it's just Minecraft. And then over here I'll probably have this is a pretty, here, what room is bigger, this room or that room? This one's longer, but this one is wider. I think this one's bigger. We could probably make this like maybe the music room or something like that. Then this could maybe be like an art room, and over here just another random classroom. So yeah, that's what I got as of right now. And now I'm gonna use my red concrete and place one layer on top of all the white concrete. Let me hurry up and use this potion. And then after that, we could place 4 more layers of white concrete on top of that. And then we could start doing the doorways. And then I guess we could do the staircases on each side. And yeah, I mean, I think that's probably all I'm gonna do. Then I guess we could cover up like the entire first floor with the ceiling, and that'll probably be it for this part. So I'm gonna use my red concrete and just cover up all this white concrete with 1 layer, and then 4 blocks of white concrete on top of the red. Okay, so I went around and I did 1 layer of red concrete, so I guess now you could see the layout a lot easier. But now I'm gonna use my white concrete to place 4 more layers so it matches up with the layer that we already have. So yeah, I'm gonna do that all the way around, and then we could cut out all the holes for the doorways, and then we could do the staircases, and then we could cover up the entire floor with our ceiling. So I'm gonna hurry up, do all of this white concrete, and then I'll see you when I'm ready to do the doorways. Okay, so I did all the walls for the layout, and now I'm gonna go ahead and start doing all the doorways. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave this all open. I'm not gonna cover it up with the ceiling, so when we do the furnishings, I guess it'll be a lot easier. So yeah, after I do the doorways, that's probably gonna be it for this part. And then the next video after this, I'll be doing the furnishings for the first floor, and then after that, we'll head on to the second floor. And yeah, so I'm gonna just head over here to the left, and then we'll make our way all the way to the right. So right here, we're going to have a classroom. So I'm gonna have the doorway. Keep in mind, we're gonna have a staircase right here on each side. So this window will be covered up, but we gotta make sure to bring our doorway over far enough. So I'm thinking maybe like 3 spaces right here, and then we can start cutting out the doorway. That should be enough. So I am going to bring it up 1 more. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in height and 4 blocks wide. But keep in mind, we still have the door frame. So pillar quartz block going up 4 blocks, as well as this side. And then we're going to have the one where we could see the inside of the block like that. And then as well as this side. Okay, and then fill in the middle. So now we have that doorway. And once again, I'm going to use the buttons to add more detail. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I never thought about the buttons before, but yeah, I guess that does add a little bit more detail. Okay, and then this is going to be the cafeteria. I'm going to leave this a little bit wider because it is like a big room. So maybe like 4 spaces on this side. and maybe like 4 over here as well. So we're gonna have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Here, we'll cut out 1 more on each side. So 9 blocks in total, and then the doorway itself is actually going to be 7 because of the door frame. So I'm going to bring this all the way up until we just have 1 block of white concrete. Okay, and now pillar quartz block going up until we leave the last block empty, as well as this side. And then we'll go ahead and do the corner. And then the middle. And then our buttons. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Alright. Now, let's see. So, I think that's it for that side. Let's go over here to this little hallway. And we're going to have a doorway here. So maybe like 4 blocks on this side. And then the doorway, let me see. So on the inside, we'll have 2 spaces here and 3 spaces here. I think that should be good. We'll actually go over to this side a little bit more. So let me think. Right here. Let's see. So 1 block there, 2 blocks there, and then we'll do our door frame. So it's more off to the left because we got this open area, so it feels more. Or it feels better that way, I guess. It feels more open when you actually go in the room instead of it being more towards this side. Let me use this potion. And then let's do the corners. Okay, the buttons. I did the buttons over there, right? Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna match this doorway to the other side. So, right here. Okay, the corner with the buttons. And then we could do these other doorways. So this is going to be the bathrooms. So I'm guessing we'll go ahead and have 3 spaces here, and then we could do the doorway. So if I go on the inside, I have 1 space there, and 3 spaces there. Well, I'm thinking, let's say if we have like the urinals, or not the urinals, what are they like? They're not urinals, but they're like the cubicle things. I don't really know what to call those. I think I'm gonna have them on this wall, so we need more space. So we'll bring this doorway over 2 extra blocks. So we're just gonna have 1 block on this side as well as that side, and then we can move this over. So starting it right here. Okay, and then our pillar quartz block going up. And then the fill in the middle. Then our buttons. I think that should be a pretty good spot for the door, because we still have space over here for anything that we need. Okay, I'll probably have the sinks on this side. Huh. If I have it right here, it's going to be right up against the door. Actually, you know what? That'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we'll be good. Either way, if we need to make adjustments, then we will, but I think that should be fine. So I'm going to match it up to this side as well. Okay, then the buttons for the corner. And then we can head on to the side over there. Okay. Looking pretty good. This is going very smoothly. I thought this was going to take a lot longer for some reason. I'm not sure how long the video is, but I don't think it's going to be that long. But overall, I'm going pretty smoothly with this right now. So I'm chill. I'm happy. we got this doorway, then these over here. And I think then we're done. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this doorway maybe like, I don't know, right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. And then we could cut out one more block on each side. Okay, I think this is a good spot. Yeah, why not? Bring this up. Okay, and then the buttons. Alright. Now 2 more doorways. Keep in mind we are going to have a little staircase here going up. So I'm going to have this doorway maybe like 2 blocks from this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And just carve all this out. And then we're going to do the same probably over here as well. So starting right here. I think that should be enough space. And then the staircase might end up being out to here at the most. So we'll be good, I think. Overall, we can make adjustments. If needed, we could bring it over 2 more blocks. Because we got the door frame. Well, actually just 1 more block because the door frame would be right here. So yeah, now I'm going to do the pillar quartz block. Okay, let's do the same over here. And then, yeah, that will be it for this part. And after this video, I will have another video up for the furnishings for this area. And then we'll do the staircase as well, and then cover it all up with the ceiling. And then after we do all that, we'll have another video for the layout on the 2nd floor as well as the furnishings after that video. So 3 more videos, I think, and we will completely have the school done. This is, I think, one of my biggest builds I've ever done on the channel. I know the hotel was a pretty big build that I did, but I didn't completely furnish that. And overall, I think this is actually still bigger. The hotel might be tall, but it definitely didn't take as long as this. But overall, yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for part 6 on how to build this school. And if this did help you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 7. Later.
Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had